Lease for 5 years is rupees 5,000. Rate of interest is 5%. Reference to annuity table is equal to 0.230975. The depreciation per year is dash. Option A 1,000, option B 1,100, option C 1,054.88, ऑप्शन डी 1154.88। जब आप इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करेंगे तो आपका सही आंसर आना चाहिए ऑप्शन डी 1154.88। The cost of salvage and useful life of an asset is rupees 10,000 and 3 years respectively. Find the amount of depreciation for the first year according to the sum of years digit method. Option A 4,500, option B 5,000, option C 3,000, option D 3,333.33। इस क्वेश्चन को जब आप सॉल्व करेंगे तो इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर आना चाहिए ऑप्शन A 4,500। Mark out the method in which the assets account appears at its original cost throughout its life. Option A annuity method, option B machine hour rate method, option C depreciation fund method, option D sum of years digit method। इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है ऑप्शन C depreciation fund method. Option C is the correct answer. An asset with a useful life of 5 years is to be depreciated by the sum of years digit method. What will be the denominator of the depreciation fraction for the second year? Option A 5, option B 10, option C 12, option D 15। इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है ऑप्शन डी 15। ऑप्शन डी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। An asset with a useful life of 5 years is to be depreciated by the sum of years digit method. What will the numerator of the depreciation fraction for the second year? Option A 4, option B 3, option C 2, option D 1। इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है ऑप्शन A 4। ऑप्शन A is the correct answer. From among the following expenditures incurred in connection with the acquisition of new machinery, which should not be charged to the assets account? Option A freight charges, option B insurance while in transit, option C interest on funds borrowed to make the purchase, option D all of the above। इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है ऑप्शन C interest on funds borrowed to make the purchase. Option C is the correct answer. The normal balance in the accumulated depreciation account is equal to the dash. Option A cost of the asset, option B depreciation to be provided up to date, option C total depreciation provided up to date, option D depreciated value of the asset। इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है the normal balance in the accumulated depreciation account is equal to the total depreciation provided up to date. Option C is the correct answer. The accumulated depreciation account has a dash. Option A debit balance only, option B credit balance only, option C either debit balance or credit balance, option D fluctuating debit and credit balance। इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है the accumulated depreciation account has a credit balance only. Option B is the correct answer. Which of the following assets does not suffer depreciation? Option A plant and machinery, option B computer, option C antique items, option D natural resources। इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है ऑप्शन सी एंटीक आइटम्स, क्योंकि जो चीज बहुत ज्यादा ही पुरानी होती है वो एंटीक की कैटेगरी में चली जाती है और वो बहुत ही ज्यादा स्केर्स होती है। स्केर्स का मतलब डिमांड ज्यादा सप्लाई कम, तो इनकी वैल्यू समय के हिसाब से रेट जो है बढ़ते चले जाते हैं, तो इसमें डिप्रिसिएशन नाम की चीज ही नहीं होती। तो ऑप्शन सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। Which of these gives the two basic methods of depreciation? Option A straight line and sinking fund method, option B straight line and reducing balance method। रिड्यूसिंग बैलेंस मेथड को हम रिटन डाउन वैल्यू मेथड भी पढ़ते हैं कॉमनली, ठीक है। ऑप्शन सी है रिड्यूसिंग बैलेंस एंड सिंकिंग फंड मेथड, ऑप्शन डी है एन्युटी फंड एंड सिंकिंग फंड मेथड। इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है ऑप्शन बी straight line and reducing balance method। Option B is the correct answer. The term depletion generally used for depreciation of dash. Option A intangible assets, option B small value items, option C natural resources, option D building। इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है ऑप्शन सी नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज। द टर्म डिप्लीशन जनरली यूज्ड फॉर डिप्रिसिएशन ऑफ नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज, जैसे माइंस हो गए ना, माइंस नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज हो गए तो वहां डिप्रिसिएशन नहीं लगता, वहां डिप्लीशन लगता है, ठीक है। ऑप्शन सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। व्हाट एन असेट इज डिप्रिसिएटेड? ऑप्शन ए, accumulated depreciation increases and net block of assets decreases. Option B, accumulated depreciation decreases and net block of assets increases. Option C, both accumulated depreciation and net block increases. Option D, both accumulated depreciation and net block decreased. इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, accumulated depreciation increases and net block of assets decreases. Option A is the correct answer for the given question. Failure to provide depreciation will lead to option A, overstatement of profit, option B, understatement of profit, option C, undervaluation of assets in balance sheet, option D, none of the above. इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है failure to provide depreciation will lead to overstatement of profit. Option A is the correct answer. The accumulated depreciation account is shown in the final accounts. Option A on the debit side of the profit and loss account. Option B on the credit side of balance sheet. Option C on the liability side of balance sheet. Option D by deduction from the relevant asset account in the balance sheet. इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है ऑप्शन C on the liability side of balance sheet. The accumulated depreciation account is shown in the final accounts on the liability side of balance sheet. Option C is the correct answer. Identify the term used to describe the writing down of long-term investments in intangible assets. Option A, depletion. Option B, depreciation. Option C, dilapidation. Option D, amortization. इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है the term used to describe the writing down of long-term investments in intangible assets is amortization. Option D is the correct answer. A building that costs 5 lakh has no estimated residual value and has an estimated life of 50 years. Find the amount of accumulated depreciation at the end of 30 years. Option A 10,000, option B 3 lakh, option C 4 lakh, option D none of these. इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है ऑप्शन बी 3 लाख रुपीस। आप इसे सॉल्व करेंगे, आपका आंसर 3 लाख ही आना चाहिए क्योंकि यही सही जवाब है। ऑप्शन बी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। In the depreciation fund method, the balance of the depreciation fund account is transferred to option A asset account, option B depreciation account, option C general reserve, option D depreciation fund investment account. इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है in the depreciation fund method, the balance of the depreciation fund account is transferred to general reserve. Option C is the correct answer. In which of the following methods is the amount of the total depreciation determined by adding the cost of the asset and the interest thereon? Option A annuity method, option B sinking fund method, option C straight line method, option D insurance policy method. इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है option A annuity method. Option A is the correct answer. The purpose of charging depreciation to the profit and loss account are option A to arrive at the scrap value of the asset, option B to present real financial position, option C to ascertain true profit, option D to provide replacement of an asset. इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है the purpose of charging depreciation to the profit and loss account are to present real financial position. Option B is the correct answer. The useful lives of major depreciable assets or classes of depreciable assets. Option A are determined while purchasing the assets. Option B are fixed while put in use. Option C may be received periodically. Option D once decided cannot be changed. इस क्वेश्चन का सही आंसर है the useful lives of major depreciable assets or classes of depreciable assets may be received periodically. Option C is the correct answer.